a week. Those are all just made-up fish stories.
And real quick, what about those that, like packing mail or something like that?
Yeah, bogus.
Bogus, yeah.
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 So, yeah, we've been down this road a long time.
Yeah.
So this is an area where you got to be really skeptical. You're listening to the Clark Howard Show.
Internal Revenue Service. When you owe a personal or business tax debt and can't pay, just hearing those three words brings feelings of fear and anxiety. Everyone knows that if you owe the IRS or state and don't pay, it's only a matter of time before tax liens, wage garnishments, or bank levies happen to you. Before that happens, call the attorneys at J. David Tax Law. The first step to resolution is their no-cost consultation. They take the time to go through your specific tax problems step by step. They explain exactly what your options are and how they will resolve your tax issue. J. David Tax Law is a firm where only an experienced tax attorney will represent you. Their fee payment plans are affordable for everyone. Give them a call now. Call 888-687-6045. If you have a tax problem, call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 888-687-6045 or at jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Do you need cash to consolidate high-interest credit card debt? Try PickALender.com. PickALender.com works with a wide network of lenders that could get you between $1,000 and $35,000 with rates starting as low as 5.99 APR, all from the privacy of your smartphone or computer. Get rid of those high-interest loans with PickALender.com. It's free to use, takes only minutes, and available 24/7. Loans from $1,000 to $35,000. PickALender.com.
Hi, I'm Tabitha Coffey, TV personality and small business advisor. Many of the businesses I work with just need extra capital for things like remodeling or purchasing more products. That's where Kabbage comes in with flexible lines of credit of up to $150,000. Apply online and get a decision right away. Withdraw funds when you need them without reapplying. Kabbage has supported over 100,000 small businesses. Get started at kabbage.com/transform or 855-KABBAGE. That's Kabbage with a K, 855-KABBAGE.
Line of credit is subject to credit approval. See terms and conditions.
I heard on the news about that 5-year-old who found his uncle's gun. The kid didn't know it was loaded.
I heard on the news about that 14-year-old girl who was bullied online for like a year. She couldn't take it anymore, so she got her dad's gun from his nightstand.
I heard on the news about that guy who broke into someone's house, stole a gun from the hall closet.
He accidentally shot his cousin in the head.
She killed herself.
And later, killed the owner of the store he was trying to rob.
If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
There are many sounds in your day-to-day life. There are sounds that wake you up. Sounds that make you smile. Sounds that energize you. And sounds that help you relax. But there are some sounds that can alert you to danger and can help save lives. Wireless emergency alerts, now on many mobile devices, use a unique sound and vibration to bring you information about severe weather events, Amber Alerts, or other emergencies in your area. With critical information from local sources you know and trust, you can be in the know, wherever you are. For more information, visit ready.gov/alerts. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
It feels like you're frozen, petrified. You're struggling with your mortgage payments. The bills begin to pile up. Not knowing what to do, you do nothing at all. And that's the worst thing you can do. Because if you take action, If you do something about your mortgage problems, you're far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making Home Affordable is a free government program. Call 888-995-HOPE to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now. Call 888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov and do something about your mortgage problems. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
You know, I drink way too many soft drinks every day. I'm addicted to 2 soft drinks, Diet Dr. Pepper and Coke Zero Sugar. And I know that drinking a soft drink probably isn't good for me, but I'm not really in the crosshairs. It's people that drink sugared soft drinks are facing any of a number of moves around the country to tax those to try to cut down on sugared soft drink consumption. But I wanted you to know that these taxes are facing a huge backlash in today's Clark-rageous moment.
Scams, rip-offs, outrages. It's a Clark-rageous moment.
The metro area of Chicago, as known as Cook County, imposed a sugar soda tax. And wow, talk about backlash from citizens. And it's just now been voted for repeal 15-1 by the very people who imposed the tax originally, because the citizenry is up in arms. Now, the tax they had passed for a typical 12-ounce can would be 12 cents, penny an ounce. 20-ounce bottle, 20 cents. But I believe that where Chicago failed is because they were only doing it to raise more tax money. They didn't even pretend it was to try to reduce soft drink consumption. Far from it. They wanted people to keep drinking them to generate tax. And so if you're going to do something for supposedly the public's benefit, it better not be with a mixed message that's really about a place like Illinois where people are taxed for everything they ever do, even if they could do it, breathing. But as I've said before, I don't object to soda taxes, cigarette taxes, anything like that. What I do object to is saying you can't have it. But the tax, well, it's going away. And the truth is, Americans are drinking less and less soft drinks anyway, and they're drinking a lot more water, which is a better choice for you. And you know, if you get water from the tap, it's free. You filter the water from the tap. It's basically free. But you drink bottled water? That's Clark-rageous. You're listening to The Clark Howard Show.
This is John Greenhut, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, Power Swabs is the answer. In 5 minutes, you'll see 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. Even better, there's no messy strips or trays that you'll have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes, and you're done. To try Power Swabs, call 1-800-679-0969. Your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free. 1-800-679-0969. That's 1-800-679-0969.
I'm Jay Farner from Quicken Loans. Choosing the right mortgage lender involves much more than just a rate. Quicken Loans has earned 11 J.D. Power Awards for client satisfaction. And we invented Rocket Mortgage, a simpler, hassle-free way to get a mortgage completely online. No one else has anything like it. So choose Quicken Loans, America's #1 online lender. Call Quicken Loans today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com. That's 800.
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source. We are The Source, WOCA.
Fox News Radio, I'm Joy Piazza. Senate lawmakers looking for answers in the deadly ambush in Niger that killed 4 American service members. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina says lawmakers have military funding power and should know what's going on.
As you get more authority to designate terrorist groups and more authority outside the White House into the field, it's important to keep the Congress more informed.
The Pentagon says the investigation into the Niger attack is ongoing. Another woman comes forward saying she was sexually harassed by Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein.
He said that if he was going to introduce me around town to directors and producers, he needed to know if I was any good. He kept repeating that word.
Heather Kerr speaking to reporters with her attorney. Criminal investigations are pending against Weinstein in New York, London, and Los Angeles. Fox News, we report, you decide.
What if hiring could be easier, less time-consuming, with more qualified candidates and faster results? What if hiring could be smarter? Thanks to ZipRecruiter, it can be. With one click, post your job to over 100 of the web's leading job boards, so you don't spend time wondering where the right candidates are searching. Then ZipRecruiter uses its smart matching technology to scan millions of active resumes and notify the most qualified candidates to apply for your job. And the ZipRecruiter dashboard makes it easy to review, rate, and contact candidates, all in one place. No wonder 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just one day. ZipRecruiter makes it simple for growing businesses of all sizes to hire the right people, no matter the industry. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
We're so confident ZipRecruiter will get you the results you need. We'll let you try it free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Time is running out for Kenseth. If we don't run good Sunday, then we don't deserve to be in the next round anyway. I'm Woody Kane. The story next on NASCAR Today.
Introducing the Wrangler Performance Series, a collection of jeans and pants featuring the new Comfort Flex waistband and 4-way flex technology that moves with you. It's the flexibility you need to get more out of every day and tap into your unrealized potential. See where more range of motion takes you. Wrangler Performance Series. Less restriction, more living.
Race fans, visit Camping World of Concord for convenient one-stop shopping on outdoor accessories, top brand RVs, and quality service. Buy an RV and enroll in the Good Sam Elite Loyalty Program, offering incentives valued at over $2,000. Browse over 10,000 Camping World products and accessories in America's largest RV dealer network. Plus, shop the top manufacturers such as Coleman, Keystone, Newmar, Thor Motor Coach, Winnebago, and many more. America's #1 RV dealer has something for everyone. Visit Camping World of Concord today. See dealer for full details and disclaimers.
The Hollywood Casino 400 is a playoff elimination race at Kansas Speedway Sunday, where 4 drivers are facing the end of their championship hopes. Among them is 2-time Kansas winner Matt Kenseth, who needs to find a way to make up 8 points and leapfrog 2 drivers.
You know, we're kind of running out of races this year. Obviously, winning's been important to us, and we haven't been able to do that in about a year and a half. So, with all that being said, if we can, run good here, we're probably not going to run good anywhere the rest of the year, even though Martinsville is very unique, and I always feel pretty good going there. But this has always been, like you say, kind of one of my better racetracks.
Kyle Larson was quickest in practice today. Kenseth was 8th. Qualifying at Kansas is this evening. Check MRN.com for details. I'm Woody Kane. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
I'm back.
And now it is time for high school football with Galen Unold and Adam Mikulin, broadcasting live all the way from Jacksonville tonight with the Trinity Celtics versus Providence Stallions. Take it away, Galen.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Selman Field right here in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. Beautiful is right. The home of one of the radio jobs I've held in my career before they decided to go to Disney. But I'm not going to talk about that tonight much. I'm Galen Unold. I'm joined by my man and pilot of tonight's ride over here via Ocala Aviation. We flew in, Adam. Good flight.
Great flight. Beautiful evening.
Couldn't believe it. Now, that's the way you come into a game. You just fly up to the tarmac. You put your stuff in the plane. Somebody's there to salute you as you walk on the plane. Maybe no saluting, but nice, easy trip. We didn't have any traffic. Took us, 40 minutes door to door? And tonight we're going to have a great football game between the Providence Stallions and the Trinity Catholic Celtics. It's going to be a battle against the Celtics and the Christians, I guess.
That's right.
The Catholics and the Christians.
That's right.
And really, when you break this game down, just like every game that Trinity's going to play, it's going to come down to Trinity's defense. Trinity's defense and special teams has been carrying the load this whole year. And tonight on the Providence offensive side, their starting quarterback tore his ACL 2 weeks ago. And so they're going to start a sophomore, Carson Beck, instead of Bradley Carter. And so they go from a 6'3 senior to a 6'4 sophomore, and it's going to be interesting to see how that all works out.
It will be interesting. That's a lot for a sophomore to take on after, that's a tough break, an ACL for a young kid like that and everything. Yeah. But coming to face this Trinity Catholic defense on the road, that's where it starts, defense. You expect the defense to carry things to the beginning of the game here and hopefully help the offensive out by taking some pressure off them to get some points on the board.
And on that defense, the Celtics are getting healthier. Mm-hmm. They're going to have a couple of players back this week, and Coach Sturdivant in our sideline interview that we're going to hear from soon, including several players, and it starts with their middle linebacker. Their middle linebacker, Tommy Wheeler, is back. How much he plays depends, but he's been out for 4 weeks, and I know the Celtics defense is only going to get better with that young man.
That's right. That's right. With the talk of that defense, we were talking a little bit about the offense of Providence. We're thinking be more of a spread offense, something that may challenge the Celtics here, but like we were talking about earlier, with the way this defense has played these last few weeks, we're looking for nothing but, just a tough hitting crew that's going to set the stage for the beginning of this ball game. And we'll see what kind of pressure they can put on this young quarterback, too. Let's see how this number 11 here for Providence can kind of show up with this Trinity Catholic defense.
Yeah, the lot's riding on young Carson Beck's shoulders for these Stallions. Now, let's talk about the field. It's an AstroTurf. It's that modern AstroTurf. It's got rubber ground in. We walked on it. It's beautiful. Nice. It's soft. You're not going to get a bad lie, but it is slippery. I've seen, just as they're opening up, seen several players fall, including the kicker for the Celtics, Nick Ryan. Nick Ryan is struggling with the turf right now. We'll see if he can adapt, because he's the only Celtic on the field, and he's actually slipped twice and kicked a couple of nice balls. So that could be a factor tonight. It's home field advantage for the Stallions.
Could too, where we talked about the wind last week kind of having a little bit of play. It's still been an easterly wind that we joked about, but it's still holding something near 7 to 10 miles per hour. Again, with the field here, that wind at their backs towards our right here, which may play an important piece in field position with a field goal here or there or an extra point.
Yeah, and the Celtics are riding high, 3-game winning streak. They're now 500 after playing in every game. They were close in every game. They were just really outmanned in a lot of those games. And if you look at it, the 3 games they lost, all 3 are playoff bound. Bellevue's on the bubble, but we know Dunellen's got a chance of actually winning a state title. It's going to be fun to see how this Celtics team responds. First game on the road in a while. I know they went down to South Sumter. South Sumter's very young, outmatched. Then they had 2 games at home, and now they're back on the road. Long road trip for the Celtics, and we'll see how they react.
Long road trip, you wonder how that plays just a little bit with what this team's been prepped for here with the Trinity Catholic Celtics coming in on a long bus ride at the end of a long week starts to maybe have an issue, but we see that usually they're really well prepared for these road games like we've seen, and hopefully nothing different come tonight. Again, going back to the Trinity Catholic offense, we want to see a little bit better than what we saw last week with some of the penalties. When you're on the road, having security of the ball is important, and then the offense needs to make sure that they do that, secure the football, move the football. We saw them do that really good last week. Continue with the momentum, carry with that right from the game. Depending on who may get the ball first, that might be a big play. I think if Providence were to receive first, I think that would take some pressure off the Trinity Catholic offense to see that defense on the field. But it always goes different with a coin flip, and we could see something else. But it should be interesting overall. What do you think?
Yeah, last week there was nobody could get started on offense because every 3 plays there was a penalty. 38 penalties were assessed last week by my unofficial count. 38. That is tough to get in any kind of rhythm, whether you're on offense or on defense. And let's hope for a much better officiated game tonight. I don't personally know these officials, so that'll help.
That's good.
But again, and these Stallions are, they're a big story. They're coming in at 2-5, and their starting quarterback, who's a stud, is out, and they're bringing in a young man who's only played. This is his 3rd week at the start, underneath center for on the varsity level. Let's see how they respond. And it goes back. That just plays into the strength of the Celtics team, which is that defense led by Jordan Lewis. And they actually get Tyreek Etienne is back at 100%, so he can play at that defensive end spot. And you have Etienne on one side. You're going to put Morales in the middle, and then you've got Jordan Lewis lining up wherever the heck he wants. I expect a lot of big plays by this defensive front and that front 7.
I'm looking forward to the backfield and seeing how Trinity Catholic's defense. Last week, I wanted to mention real quick Leith.
Yeah.
I think he had a great game, made some great tackles. He had a few good defensive plays in there. Get a hand in there to knock a few passes down with this spread offense. I'm wondering if it's going to depend on our backfield a little bit there to the defensive backs to step it up a little bit with these taller receivers here for Providence.
Yeah, and Providence does run the spread or a version of the spread. They sometimes bring in a fullback, but they mostly run 3 wide. Sometimes they run a tight end, but it's a version of the spread. Same rules apply for a spread. Again, younger team. They got a lot of seniors in the right spot, though. We'll see how this game all unfolds.
And it's always interesting when it's on the road, Galen. That's what I'm excited for. I think it's going to be an interesting game. Beautiful night for it, too. You couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah, and and before the game, when we were walking around the field, I had a chance to talk to Coach Sturdivant, and we're going to hear that interview. It was a brief one. You're going to hear some music in the background, but again, you can tell just by being around this team how much confidence they have. And he talks about it. 4 weeks in the same system since they went around that veer. They are now in full-blown double wing formation, and the kids are really starting to adapt, really starting to embrace it.
Playmakers making plays.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see even more of that. You mentioned Montez Leith, and I think Robert Rim's going to get the ball more. I think they're going to try to get the ball more to Jordan Lewis. That's been a priority for Coach Sturdivant all year. he just hasn't been able to get him into the flow offensively, and maybe tonight they can set him free.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, so we're still pre-game here as the Trinity Catholic Celtics have traveled all the way over here to the south side of Jacksonville, right off of Hodges Boulevard, if you're familiar with the area. And it's a beautiful field. Looks brand new. It's an AstroTurf, color-coded, so it's going to be easy to see where the yard markers are. Well lit, which isn't always the case. And I expect a great game.
Lime green, hunter green. Is that what you
yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not an ugly lime green. It's a Gatorade lime green.
That's right.
Right?
That's
it's
right.
Gatorade colors. So we're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to go straight to the interview I did with Coach Sturdivant just a few minutes ago. But you are listening to WOCA The Source.
Until you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, and see their upfront pricing and how Automax puts their low outlet price, along with the Carfax and complete vehicle information on the window of every single vehicle. Then, and only then, can you take advantage of great finance offers, like rates from 2% with 0 down, and no payments for 90 days with loan approval. View all these great prices and vehicles on the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax, quality cars, outlet prices.
Hey, this is Matt Wilkerson from Verizon. You work all day, right? So why would you want to spend your night out shopping for that new phone? Well, Marion County, let me and Verizon help you out. I can deliver to your home or office, saving you precious time. Phone, tablets, internet, home phones, even accessories. Whatever you need, we will deliver free of charge. Call me at the store, 352-528-0020. That's 528-0020.
You're listening to Trinity Catholic Football right here on WOCA The Source. I'm Galen Unold, and I'm joined with Coach Joe Sturdivant. Coach, we're standing on this AstroTurf here at Providence School. What are your thoughts for tonight's game?
Well, it sure isn't like the old AstroTurf that the Georgia Dome had when I played in the early 2000s. That stuff was rough. This is nice, a little soft and comfortable. I think this is a good opponent, so it's going to be a good test for us. They're going to be well coached. I know their coaching staff well. I've actually coached against their offensive coordinator in Germany. He was with the Munich Cowboys. I was with the Marburg Mercenaries. So this is actually our third matchup against each other. So it's should be a lot of fun. I know they got some good ball players. They're going to be well coached. But I think it's time for us to really just bust out on somebody. I'm expecting that. It's time. Last week we probably had 700 yards, but once you add in all the penalties, we still rushed for about 430. So that's close to 500 yards total. That's a really good offense right there. And then defense has been doing some great things. But it'd be nice if we could tie it all together and have one big game. Because this is a huge game for us.
And you're getting healthy again. A few weeks ago you got back your big John Glenn on the offensive line. Now you're going to bring back Wheeler. Defense is going to get even better in your eyes?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, shoot, man, we've probably added 4 or 5 kids that are starters that were missing those first 3 games. Also, there's a kid named Robert Morales. Ever since Robert Morales has been on the football field, we're 3-0, and he's mauling people. Our left guard, someone to watch. I mean, this kid. I mean, he didn't even play spring football. He stopped it during last spring. He didn't play all last year and came out this year and just been mauling people. And I'm so proud of him. But you got Tommy Wheeler back, Tyreek Etienne's back, John Glenn's back. I mean, that's huge. We brought up some JV kids, so we picked up Mason Peterbrink, we picked up Jake Slaughter, we got TJ Snowden back up with us, Eric Romero. So these are some big time players that have played vital roles that we've added to our roster since 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Well, let's talk about that offense real quick. And the offense really started clicking again second half of the second quarter. You expect this offense to continue to mature and grow?
Yeah, I mean, we put it in 3 weeks ago, so it's only 9 practices in. So add another 3, we're at 12. I mean, the amount of things that we can do with the formations and with these plays, and I think the kids aren't even looking at the wristbands anymore. It was where we had to write down the rules so they could run it. Now they've got all 73 plays memorized. And that's 73 plays we can run. That's not a typical high school offense, and it's not a very complicated scheme. It's just, we can do a lot of different things, and I think, I'm ready for us to show up in the first quarter and put up some points. We haven't done that yet this year, so that's a big key for tonight's games, to get out and get on them early.
Well, your defense has been special all year. It's really been the backbone of this team. This defense can continue to get better, and if that offensive click, then you can go on this run and go right through the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think we've been able to show we played with every team we got beat by. It wasn't like they just come out and just drilled us. We made our own mistakes and I don't mean to take any credit away from their great teams, but I think the defense keeps getting stronger, and they're learning what to do, and and every week they build more confidence, and I think that's all this whole thing has been about, is unlocking confidence in our kids, and that's where we're at tonight. I think they should play with much confidence, because we haven't changed a thing for 4 weeks now, doing the same defense, same offense, easy checks, and rock and roll.
Well, Coach, best of luck, and have fun out there tonight.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Pay your taxes, eat your vegetables, watch your weight, mow the lawn, clean the house. We all have stuff we don't want to do. Isn't it about time you did something you wanted to do? Like getting your pilot's license? At Ocala Aviation, they make it fun and easy, and you can start by taking one of their Discovery flights. For only $99, you get to go up in the airplane with an FAA-certified flight instructor and actually fly the plane yourself. It's a perfect way to see if flying is for you. And once you get that ultimate feeling of freedom, Ocala Aviation can train you to get your pilot's license. Ocala Aviation also offers commercial flight training for those looking to make a career change and enter the world of commercial aviation. Ocala Aviation is conveniently located at the Ocala International Airport. So if you're ready to start your adventure, stop by or give them a call today. 861-7484. That's 861-7484. You'll be glad you did. I know I am. Ocala Aviation. Call today. 861-7484.
Hey, this is Matt Wilkerson from Verizon. You work all day, right? So why would you want to spend your night out shopping for that new phone? Well, Marion County, let me and Verizon help you out. I can deliver to your home or office, saving you precious time. Phone, tablets, internet, home phones, even accessories. Whatever you need, we will deliver free of charge. Call me at the store, 352-528-0020. That's 528-0020.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy, and there are plenty of ways to tell how you might be a redneck. For instance, if your truck is bigger than the Bloodmobile, but your house isn't, you might be a redneck. But if you have a heart as big as a Bloodmobile, you might just be a life-saving blood donor. Seriously, I am a Life South blood donor, and I encourage you to give blood too. Patients in our community rely on Life South blood to save their lives. Call 888-795-2707 or visit www.lifesouth.org for donor center and blood drive information. Remember, the life you save might be a redneck you're related to. Thanks.
When you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because Automax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at automaxocala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
Welcome back. We're at Bellman Field. You are listening to the Trinity Catholic Football Network right here on WOCA The Source. I'm Galen Munold, and I'm joined by Adam Micklin. Somewhere out there, Adam has tested the facilities somewhere. Also with Brett. Brett did all the flying on the way up. He flew the bulk of the plane until Adam said, "No, we're going to land, and I'm going to take over," which kind of made me happy. But we're just a few minutes away from kickoff, and as you heard in the interview with Coach Sturdivant, Coach Sturdivant's really proud of what this team has become. They're now 3-3. They were at 0-3, and they were on the brink of just falling apart. He's kept this team together. They got that win at South Sumter, and that second half will be, if you go back and you look at this season, that season's going to come down to that second half at South Sumter. Now the roll just has to continue right here against the Providence Stallions. Both teams have brought up players from from their younger teams. Apparently Providence doesn't have a JV team, but they have a full roster of kids, and the Celtics have been able to add a few players, as you heard, and they're playmakers. You know, last week, young freshman got a first touchdown on the varsity level, and that was Snowden. Snowden, very impressive the way he ran the ball out of this double wing. And Adam, as we bring you back in from your tour of the beautiful facility, first of all, how's the food? Food? You're a food critic. I should turn on your mic. But you're a food critic besides being a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
How's the food?
Fantastic.
Yeah, you can't beat a burnt hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then let's talk about our sponsors really quick. Oh, thank you very much, Brett. And it all starts tonight. Our title sponsor is also our taxi service, Ocala Aviation. Thank you, Brett and Matt, for flying me up here personally, giving me the limo service. And again, flying on a private plane isn't that big of a deal. It's not that difficult to do, is it?
Not bad at all.
No, but I mean, if somebody said, hey, I got 3 people, we want to head down to the Keys, you could do that for them.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive.
No, it's not.
It really isn't. Dan's going to do it for me here soon. We're going to go down to the Keys. And so Ocala Aviation, thank you very much. If you want to learn how to fly, if you just want to fly around and check out your house from 2,000 feet, you can do that too. And that's called a discovery flight. They would love to help you out. So we are going to step aside right here. I didn't think it was going to be this early. We're going to step aside for the national anthem, but you are listening to Trinity Catholic Football right here on WOCA, The Source.
When you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because Automax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at automaxocala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
Pay your taxes, eat your vegetables, watch your weight, mow the lawn, clean the house. We all have stuff we don't want to do. Isn't it about time you did something you wanted to do? Like getting your pilot's license?
At Ocala Aviation, they make it fun and